Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Today is April 18th. I hope your Easter went great. Ours went pretty well. Had church, and then just came home and ate lunch with family. And then I ran up to Tulsa and saw my puppy dog again. Those of you that watched Psalm Sunday, I know I kind of mentioned him and said that we basically had hit a point that we had done all that we could do, and we're still basically at that point. But I took him Friday because he was super lethargic, wouldn't eat. They kept him because we said we'll give him 24 hours, give him some fluids. They were going to do a couple meds that we hadn't started yet because we hadn't picked them up by the time he got so lethargic. They were going to start those, and we're just going to see. So we gave him 24 hours. His kidney function, whenever they tested it Friday evening, was at a 4. They tested it Saturday morning, and it was at a 3.5. And so we were like, okay, well, we'll give him another 24 hours and see how he does. In that time, he started eating. His kidney function is now down in a 2.5-ish range, somewhere in there. Still not where it needs to be, but he's still improving. So we're going to try and bring him home again today and see what happens. Fingers crossed that he stays where he's at. Prayers that he stays where he's at. As a family, we've had the conversations and made the decisions that, with knowing that there's nothing else that we can do, if he bottoms out again, we're just going to make the difficult decision. But praying that we have turned the corner, maybe all of this was post-op from surgery, and that he is on the mend. That is what I'm hoping, praying. But as always, God's will be done. But I can hope. So the last week has been exhausting, to say the least. So let's dive right in. Today's title is Anchor Yourself. It says, I belong to God and I worship Him. Last night He sent an angel to tell me, Paul, don't be afraid. You will stand trial before the emperor, and because of you, God will save the lives of everyone on the ship. It's Acts 27, verses 23 and 24. So storms can never hide us from God. We may not see Him, but He sees us. We may think God is 1,000,000 miles away, but He is with us and is watching us. In Acts 27, God sent a personal representative, an angel, to remind Paul he wasn't alone. Just like with Paul's shipwreck, God's plan was at work in the storm. God was part of it all. Over and over, the Bible says that wherever we are, God is right there with us. We never go through anything by ourselves. No matter what situation you are going through, God is with you. Even if your life seems like Paul's ship, tossed around on rough seas, you are going to make it. You may lose the cargo, you may lose the ship, you may even get wet, but you are going to make it because of the promise of God. He is an anchor you can trust. You know, one of my favorite bands, Skillet, has a song called Anchor. And it's one of my favorites because of the message that is behind it. God is our anchor through every storm. You know, I've shared in the 4 months of this year lots of the struggles that have come not only my way but our community's way, as far as deaths that have happened within my personal classroom, our school system, our community, and now just my family, that is, as we're dealing with my little four-legged boy. But through it all, God has been there, and he has been our anchor through every storm. That is a constant, always. God is always our anchor through the storm. Prayer says, God, thank you for being with me through everything. You are my rock and my anchor. God is our anchor, but we still have to trust him. We still have to say, God, I trust you. I give this to you because I can't do it on my own. We have to do that. We have to take that, I'm going to say initiative, but it's almost a surrender of, God, I can't do this. I need your help. God will be with us every step of the way, but it's up to us whether or not we accept that help from him. But I promise you, stuff will go so much easier if you trust God and you let him be your anchor. Guys, have a great Monday. Have a great start to your week. And of course, go be the example.